you not realize what's next? This crypto cycle has the potential to outshine anything we've experienced before. We could be looking at the single biggest wealth transfer in human history. Think I'm hyping it up? Stick around because you're going to want to see the news and metrics I've got coming up. We're in a good spot in the cycle right now. Bitcoin dominance is starting to drop, liquidity is on the rise, and the ETF wave has cracked the door wide open for institutional money in a way we've never seen. And yet, some of the biggest altcoins are still sitting way below their old all-time highs. So what's the catch? If you're new here, you might not get what's going on. But if you've been through this before, you know this is exactly what the early stages of opportunity look like, with big money buying up as much as they can and retail still not fully grasping what's going on. Put two and two together. Now get ready because I'm going to be breaking down some of the most crucial metrics you should be tracking to keep up with this bull run. These are the tools you need to figure out exactly where we are in the cycle and what moves make sense next. Once we've nailed the macro picture, we can dive into Cardano. So tap the like button and let's jump in. And keep in mind, just because I cover a project doesn't mean you should blindly invest in it. This is not financial advice. Always do your own research and understand the risks. First up is Bitcoin dominance. This tells us what percentage of the entire crypto market cap is locked in Bitcoin. In the last month, dominance has absolutely tanked from 65% to now around 59% as of recording. Those numbers matter. When dominance is as high as 65%, it means the majority of crypto capital is sitting in BTC instead of flowing down the risk ladder. That's usually a sign that investors are playing it safe, pulling out of riskier bets, and parking their cash in the least volatile major asset. So here's why it's exciting. In past cycles, big dips in Bitcoin dominance have always marked when bull cycles really started ramping up. It happened in 2017 and then again in 2021. And now, although the dip from 65% to 59% isn't really big enough to be able to say the signal is flashing again, we're definitely on a good path as of right now. But there's another piece we need, and without it, nothing moves. That's liquidity. The key metric here is the global M2 money supply. Right now, global liquidity keeps smashing records, and that's one of the clearest bullish signs we can get. More money moving around means more potential for it to flow into crypto. Every major bull run in crypto's history has been backed by M2 growth, and right now it's outpacing Bitcoin. So in my opinion, the last domino has to be rate cuts. And Trump's been keeping up the pressure, with chances of a September rate cut now higher than ever. We saw Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent expecting a 50-point rate cut in September, with possibly more in the future. If that happens, it's only another catalyst to add to the storm. Now let's get into the big news that could reshape Cardano's next chapter. Grayscale has just filed for a dedicated Cardano spot ETF in Delaware along with a Hedera ETF. This comes right after they converted their digital large cap fund into a spot ETF, which already holds Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, and yes, Cardano. The difference here is that a dedicated Cardano ETF would give the project its own direct investment product for TradFi to buy up. This would also be the very first US spot Cardano ETF to hit the market, which is huge. Spot ETFs are one of the easiest ways for big players like pension funds, asset managers, and family offices to buy in without touching crypto wallets or navigating exchanges. Once approved, that pipeline of capital is wide open. And the timing is wild, since Cardano also just hit a major milestone recently with long-term holders. Specifically, the amount of Cardano tokens held by investors for over a year recently hit 15 billion for the first time ever. That shows that Cardano's growth is stable for the long term, with holders showing proven conviction. So what's my trading plan for Cardano? Well, first, we need a solid trading platform to use, and I just partnered up with BTCC to bring the Cardano community a killer offer. They're officially licensed in the US, Canada, Europe, and more, and they don't require VPN or KYC. You've probably heard me saying this, but it's good to have multiple exchanges under your belt, especially because each of them has bonuses you can take advantage of. With the link down below, you'll get a 10% deposit bonus and up to $10,000 in rewards. Check out BTCC while the offer is still up, and be sure to let me know what you guys think of it in the comments down below. Now, once we're set up, I'm accumulating Cardano with an initial price target just below the $1 resistance level. I think that's a huge psychological barrier, so I'll personally be taking profits around here. And if it fails to break that resistance, I'll watch the dip, re-enter, and hold for the long term. I think it'll continue to retest the $1 resistance and eventually break through, especially given all the catalysts we're seeing. Now, while the ETF story is still in the main headline, there's also the Ouroboros Leos upgrade in the works for late 2025. It's designed to massively increase transactions per second, overhaul the consensus mechanism, and make the network more scalable overall. Some thought it was shelved in favor of Midnight Network, but Charles Hoskinson has confirmed it's still being built with a large dedicated team and monthly updates. So with all of these updates, let's see how the price charts are doing. Cardano as the long-term chart shows it's been consolidating for years after its 2021 peak, which gives us a strong base of support. The recent higher lows and growing volumes since late 2024 are a clear sign of accumulation, with buyers quietly stepping in ahead of a potential breakout. If momentum continues, you're going to want to look at the $1 psychological level. Odds are a lot of early buyers are looking at $1 as their price exit, so keep in mind that there is a strong resistance at those levels. But if it's able to break through and hold past the level over a weekly close, it could trigger a larger rally fueled by fresh catalysts like the Grayscale ETF filings and tech upgrades. And if you want more TA like that, then be sure to come and join me in the FireHustle VIP Discord. I'm in there daily with the community, breaking down market updates, macro trends, technical plays, portfolio strategies, and more. The link is in the description below. Now, there's one more thing we can't forget. The Cardano ecosystem is thriving. I couldn't help but see mentions of a massive meme coin built on Cardano called SNEC, landing a T1 exchange listing. It's now the largest project in the Cardano ecosystem with a market cap of over $370 million, but it could be due for a correction soon. But my point is that it's not just Cardano that's growing, but projects within Cardano's ecosystem are picking up hype as well, which only adds more fuel to the fire. So to wrap this all up, Cardano's got a lot going for it right now. You've got the Grayscale ETF filing, putting it on Wall Street's radar in a way we've never seen before, a record number of long-term holders showing conviction, major tech upgrades like Ouroboros, Leo still in the pipeline, and a growing ecosystem that's starting to make noise. Whether you're a short-term trader looking for that breakout past $1 or a long-term investor focused on stacking and holding, the pieces are starting to line up. The key now is staying ahead of the moves, keeping an eye on news and ETF updates, and being ready to act when momentum hits. And that's it for today. Remember, just because I cover a project doesn't mean you should blindly invest. This is not financial advice. Always do your own research and understand the risks. If you want to see what I'm personally watching, then hop into the FireHustle VIP Discord, which is linked down below. And if you want more videos like this, then like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.